my God, that store is huge, has so much selection that I was in there for like an hour at least, and I'm just overwhelmed. I had to leave. I didn't buy anything because it's too much for the senses.
Today after work, I made a detour to a giant fabric warehouse called S.R. Harris, and they have aisles and aisles and rows of discount designer fabrics, and they're all at 50% off whatever is listed on the end of the bolt. It was really, really fun to feel all the fabrics and look at all the pretty patterns and colors. Ooh.
There's just too much selection, you know? I mean, it's so much fun to walk around and look at all the cute patterns and stuff and touch everything and be able to feel it. And oh my God, they had some Liberty of London, like cotton lawns in there that were like, it's so soft. It almost feels like silk. It's just so nice. But I tried not to buy anything that I didn't have like a plan for to like make something with. It's fun to go to, fun to like check out and see what's going on in there. But oh my God, I'm like, my senses are overwhelmed. There's like music, there's smells, there's so many colors to look at, and like, it's fun for like the first 20 minutes, like the very first time you want to look at everything. And now I feel like I kind of know where things are, you know? So if I come back in the future, I'll know like kind of what section to look in for what I'm looking for. And hopefully I will only be coming back when I have a specific thing that I'm looking for. But it's very nice to know that there is like a huge fabric warehouse, basically. I guess it's not super far. It's about 50 minutes away, 50, away from my house, but 15 minutes away from work. So it's not too bad if I just pop in after work and then know that I'm gonna have a long drive home. I'm overwhelmed. I need to stop at Target on the way home, and that's what we're gonna do. I have no idea how to get home from here. I've never been in this city before in my life. Good times. We're in Burnsville, Minnesota. It's weird. What's up with Burnsville? I told my husband I was gonna get some like big Tupperware bins so we can sort away properly our like out of season clothes, because he has so many clothes, so much clothes. Sounds good. Let's go to Target. Let's roll. Target success. Bins acquired. Treats acquired. Wee 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 woo wee woo. What is this person doing? Just taking a really, really wide turn there into a spat. Yeah, it's alrighty there, isn't it? So I was in the store, and I actually heard someone for the first time in real life say, just gonna scooch by you here. Just gonna scooch by you here. And I was like, oh. You got it. You freaking scooch by. You do it. I would see that like in memes. People was like, oh, I'm just gonna scooch by you here. But like, I've never heard anybody say it in real life. So there we have it. Heard it today for the first time. Normally if like I'm trying to squeeze by someone, I'll just be like, oh, sorry. Or excuse me. This video is not gonna be very interesting for anyone. You know, it's just more along the lines of, once again, Tara's doing a little diary of her life. What's going on? What's the haps? So I didn't really film anything because for the whole beginning of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, honestly, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most of Thursday, I was just working on my latest sewing project, aka my jammies. Also had like just a really bad tension headache for days, and I didn't really feel like doing anything or speaking or like, you know, making noise or anything, so I didn't do that. I was just working in my own little zone. Tension headache finally went away by about Friday, so that was yesterday. So I kind of feel more like a human again. And so yeah, really pretty much for the whole like beginning of the week, all I did was just work on my project. I made, once again, so many mistakes, which is fine and dandy, totally cool, a-okay to make mistakes. And I learned again so many things. I got my bins to organize the clothes. I went to the fabric store that I wanted to checked that out. It was cool, it was fun, good times. Didn't buy anything. However, I did finally cave and order a printer. So we have a printer now, so I can actually print off patterns. And you know what? Don't even get me started. As somebody who's like just coming back into sewing, and realizing that like even a pattern that I print off at home myself and then have to like trim and tape together, why is that not at least half the price of the physical one that is being printed by them, mailed to me? Please explain it to me. Why is a pattern that I have to put together myself still like $16, $20? Please, where's the logic? Make it make sense, you know? Because it doesn't. It does not make sense. Well, it's 12:30. I'm finally on the way home, done my work week for the week. How exciting. I got a pumpkin cream cold brew. I also bought a lemon loaf slice because I wanted a little extra sweet treat. And I don't think they charged me for it. I think I got that for free. I'm not gonna complain. My total was the same as it usually is when I get like just a drink, you know? So what was up with that? Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Also, I bought a package of each chocolate chip cookie dough and the like little Pillsbury Halloween cookies because I keep seeing people make like the double cookies and I want to make the double cookies. So we're gonna be making the double cookies. I also bought ingredients to make a pumpkin white chocolate loaf, which is my favorite thing in the entire world. I don't know if I'll be doing that in this vlog. It might be later on at a later date, but keep your eyes peeled for my lovely white chocolate pumpkin loaf. Ah, amber lamps! Ambience! I also have one more very weird, bizarre, exciting update to share with you. Stay tuned for that. Very bizarre. It's weird, but it's also like really cool. So I'll let you know about that when I get home, maybe. I don't know. Just dropping a little teaser, dropping a little hint. A little hint-a-rooney. God, I want pizza right now. I don't like Domino's. I want like shitty Domino's pizza. That'd be good. That'd be real good. That'd be real good. Real good.
So I'm home from work and the house is a mess and it's the weekend. So of course I want to tidy up the house a little bit before I can just relax for the rest of the weekend. You know what I mean? This is what my sewing station looks like at the moment. Just a disaster. This whole zone has just been taken over. Living room is just, where are you? Living room's a big mess. However, I did buy these. If you know, you know. I've seen this like a bunch on Instagram and like TikTok and stuff, where you bake like a chocolate chip cookie a little bit and then you press the sugar cookie into it on the top and you end up with like double layer cookies, and like a chocolate chip plus sugar cookie combo sounds really delicious. So I want to try that. So while the oven is preheating, I'm going to do a quick 10-minute tidy just so that things are a little better and I feel a little better, you know what I mean? It may only be September, but I'm one of those people, you know? I'm fully in that fall spirit already. We've only had like 2 cold days and I am just in it. I'm fully in it. Summer, gone. Who is she? I don't know her anymore. It's fall. 10-minute tidy, bake some cookies. Timer starts now, let's go. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. Cute. Bye-bye, have a good nap. Cookies are in the oven, smelling delicious. I already ate one of the chocolate chip cookie ones because the chocolate chip cookies come in a pack of 24. The sugar cookies come in a pack of 20, which means that I can just eat 4 of the doughs raw. No big deal. I gotta make it even, you know? Whenever fall is starting to like hit, I always want to listen to like spooky podcasts and like audiobooks and stuff like that. Do you have any spooky podcast recommendations? Drop them down below. I'd love to read them. Love to listen to them. Read them. Listen to them. I've heard good things about 13. Maybe I'll check that one out. But the leaves are indeed starting to turn. It is chilly in the mornings, and that's nice. I'm about 2.5 seasons deep into Vampire Diaries. Being a new watcher, I've never watched Vampire Diaries. I really enjoyed at the beginning, as it started, but it feels like it's getting real dramatic. And when shows are like really dramatic, I just like feel overwhelmed watching them, and like I can't keep watching it, so we'll see how far I get into the show because it seems like things are just ramping up. It is so dramatic. I find myself just like watching it, but then being on my phone because it's like I'm overwhelmed by how dramatic the show is, and I'm like, it's too much. I don't want to hear all the crying and the yelling and the upset and the drama and like what's going on. It's a little bit too much. So we'll see what happens. It's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the snack plate because a lot of them have like dried cranberries or something stupid involved, and I don't want that. I don't want like a dried fruit. Get that shit out of my face. No dried fruit for me. Give me the savories. That's all I need. Like, I don't want some cranberries. I don't want freaking raisins. I don't want chocolate covered almonds or something. Like, no. I don't want a sweet. I want a savory. So this is cool. I'm really enjoying this. We have joined the ranks of 2023, the 20th century, 21st century. We now have a printer. This is very exciting. There it is. Don't look at my address. The cookies are done, so let's go look at them. Is it seriously 2 o'clock right now? How in the heck? I feel like I just got home from work. Look how cute! They look a little bit perfect, if you ask me. I really, really like the sugar cookies when they're like kind of underbaked. That's the best. Same with the chocolate chip. And they always finish baking a little bit more on the tray once you take them out of the oven, so I'll let them cool down a little bit until I can actually pick one up, and then we will taste it, okay? So not only did I get a printer, I also got some other fun things. Let's open. Very exciting, some hydrogen peroxide. Always good to have in the house. Cleaning up dead bodies, etc. I'm just kidding, FBI agents, please don't come for me. And then I had to restock my favorite tea of all time, the Yorkshire tea toast and jam. It's so good. If you have not tried this tea, please, for the love of God, try this tea. It's so good. It's so perfect. A little bit of cream or a little bit of milk, literally all you need. It's so good. It's my favorite. I will never ever get sick of this tea. And now I'm trying another new tea. Are you trying to eat the box? Are you trying to bite that? Why are you biting the box? He's biting the box of tea. I got their bedtime tea with vanilla and nutmeg. A little bit of a decaf moment so I can have some tea when it's like closer to my bedtime if I'm, you know, sewing away. I've got a candle going and you just really want some tea, but I can't have caffeine. Are you breathing so loudly for a reason? Let's do a sniff test. I've never had this one, so. Ooh, that smells so good. Oh my God, I'm so excited to drink this tea. Maybe we need some tea to go with our cookies now. Speaking of cookies, let's go check those bad boys out. Actually, you stay there. I'll just be right back with a cookie. Ow. Ow. Ta-da! Cookies. That's not for you, mister. How cute is that? So I didn't do like the pre-baking at all. I just shoved the sugar cookie on top after flattening the chocolate chip cookie. Can you sit? You have a messy eye. You look yucky. You look unkempt. Unloved. Breaks down. That's a good boy. Looks delicious. A little bit underbaked in the sugar cookie. A little bit underbaked in the sugar cookie. Oh my God, I cannot say sugar cookie right now. Sugar cookie zone. Sugar cookie zone. Sugar cookie zone. Sugar cookie zone. Very difficult. Anyway, let's eat. That is quite the sugar hit. Delicious, soft, sugar cookie-y. Chocolate chip cookie-y. Delicious. These definitely get the Terra stamp of approval. And sure, you could be fancy and make your own cookie dough. But if you just want like a fun little quick treat, a little Halloween treat, just buy pre-made. Next stop, we have to set up the printer. I'm kind of excited to like have a printer again. Honey, you don't fit under this couch. Briggs, you don't fit under there, bud. You don't fit. What is he doing? Briggies, did you lose a toy under there? Do you need help? What's under there? There's nothing under there. Let's see. Alien? Your girl got a printer. I'm very excited that I can print stuff off now. And now I can find a pattern for a shirt that I want to make with the fabric that I have, which is like a burnt orangey pecan color of like sort of a ribbed knit. And I'm very excited to make a little, I want to make like a long sleeved like wrap top thing out of it. I think that will be fun. It has like a decent amount of stretch, but it's not too stretchy. I think that will be fun. So I'm gonna search for that, I guess, for the rest of the day. It's 3 p.m. so I have to walk dogs and feed dogs, and I guess just edit this video, and then it's probably the end. I feel like I didn't do anything exciting. Here's the secret. That's Martha. She lives with us now. She's currently undergoing training. She's hanging out in a room just beside me right now, but we can't go see her yet because Grant's not home. There he is sending me a snap. That's our sweet little girl Martha. I woke her up because I'm just making noise out here, but she looks like a little like Pokemon when she's asleep. It's so cute. I'll share more about her later as time goes on because she's still new and training and who knows what's gonna happen. That's our girl Martha. Hey Martha. Hanging out in a tarped up murder looking room.